What's up, everyone? So this video you're about to watch, I recorded about 11 months ago. I've had it finished. I've had a finished thumbnail, and I just never posted it, and I thought, fuck it, why not? So this is a response to the video Woke YouTubers, in which this fine young gentleman, AndyPants Gaming, accused me of being a gay woke communist who's secretly being paid off by the satanic pedophiles that run Activision. As you can imagine, he's right about it. I can't even fucking say that with a straight face. This is the same guy that challenged me to a debate. I took his offer, and then he copyright struck me, disabled comments on the debate. I uploaded the debate on my channel, and it had it labeled comments enabled because this guy was such a coward. In any case, I'm sorry to all my fans, but if this is how you had to find out that I'm a gay woke communist, this is it. Not only do I take dick in my butthole, but I also think the government should own the means of production. And that's look, I understand if that's a deadly duo, if that's a combination you just can't deal with, feel free to unsubscribe. Enjoy my reaction and response to woke YouTubers. I might as well post this. It's been finished for 11 months. Enjoy. Was that your first debate? Because you did pretty good. This is the hardcore exposed video on me. All right, woke YouTubers. Wasn't much of a debate. No, it wasn't. But you guys deserve to know the truth about me, and this is the truth right here. All right.
So with every new video I make now, I'm like probably gonna get canceled after this one. Oh well, here we go.
That's a prophecy right there. I'm probably gonna get canceled for this dumb shit I'm about to say.
So in this video, I want to talk about a disturbing pattern that I've begun to notice in some of our most celebrated YouTubers. I, like many people, was at one time a fan of the Activision, Skill Up, and Bellular. But as time has gone on, I've noticed...
Wait, do you see this fucking gameplay in the... Wait, look at this gameplay in the background, bro. Pay attention, pay attention. He got access to Quantum's gameplay files, bro. This guy sucks so...
So in this video, I want to talk about a disturbing pattern.
Dead, one shot.
And was at one time a fan of the Actman.
Dead, one shot.
But as time has
dead
gone
again.
On,
yeah, dude, what are you doing? Look at his vigor. Look at this. This is like the minimum vigor. And he has the Baldican's blessing. He has the ball. Sorry, I just got taken back because of the god-awful Elden Ring gameplay. It just took me back.
I, like many people, was at one time a fan of the Actman, Skill Up, and Bellular.
Yeah.
But as time has gone on, I've noticed a pretty upsetting trend in the content of all three of these guys.
Yeah.
Have you noticed these three creators never call anything woke?
Have you guys noticed that they don't make the same dog shit videos I do? What's up with that? Have you noticed that Skill Up doesn't talk about how woke everything is? It's like they do the whole I'm just asking questions thing. Isn't it strange? Don't you find it odd? And they don't explain what's odd about it. They just expect you, the audience, to like figure it out yourself. Like if I say, you know why they're doing this, 1,000 people could hear that and 1,000 people could come to a different conclusion. But yes, I refuse to call anything woke. Well, I haven't seen a woman on screen. That's why.
And if they do, they're making fun of you for using the term.
Yes, because it's an overused term. The boy who cried woke. They don't stop using it. They call fucking everything woke. Ghosts of Tsushima is woke now. It's woke now. Why? Because there's a woman. Yeah, the overuse of the word woke is beginning to dilute the meaning of it. That's exactly why I stopped saying it. I never said it all that much before, but that's like the exact reason why I stopped making these kinds of like anti-SJW videos. It's so overused, and I don't want to make the same fucking video every day.
Have you noticed they never talk about the obvious uglification of women in games the past few years?
Actman doesn't talk about tits enough. Can you believe this? Actman has never talked about how sexy women are in video games. He's never done anything like that. Never even mentioned this. You're wrong. This was not me. This is a fake. This is a fraud. This video doesn't exist. I've never talked about, what a fucking dumb term, the uglification. You can tell this guy did absolutely zero fucking research like 5 months ago. At which, by the way, when I make a video on a topic like this, I try not to drag it out. Yeah. And then look at all the fucking VTubers reacting to it. Oh my god. They're all of them, dude. What? What? I have a huge VTuber crowd, bro. Hey, shout out the VTubers. What the fuck? This is the video. You know what? If this was a video the VTubers would react to, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my god. Gee, why are there so many reactions to this? Holy shit. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 VTuber reactions. Anyways, that's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, so obviously this whole idea that I don't talk about the uglification of women is complete bullshit. I made a whole video talking about but you can tell this guy doesn't do his research. What he's trying to insinuate is that Bellular and Skillup, like we all have to start covering the exact same topics. We have to start making the same videos as him, which is really fucking stupid. Like, why are you telling me what videos I should be making or not?
Have you noticed they never talk about the LGBTQI_7 community and how they basically run video games right now?
Have you noticed how Actman doesn't talk about how the gays are running video games? I've talked about LGBTQ plus stuff. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. No, the gays are running video games now. They're running the whole industry.
Notice they never talk about the LGBTQI_7.
Never talk about how games are gay as hell now. What game did we just get done playing? If Space Marine 2 is gay, I don't want to be straight. Just saying.
Community and how they basically run video games right now. Have you noticed they never point out obvious racism against white people?
This is what you guys want to see from me, right? You want to see Actman talking about racism against white people. That's the content my audience loves to see from me. There's people that watched this video and unironically liked it and were like, yeah, why doesn't Actman make videos about racism towards white people? Isn't that... I'm just asking questions. Just asking questions, okay? I'm just asking questions.
In fact, they'll often say lies like racism against white people isn't possible.
When have I said that? When have I said that? Put a clip in the video. Don't just make up random bullshit. Have you noticed that AndyPants Gaming never talks about how he's like a raging homosexual? Have you never, that he like used to strip at gay bars? Have you noticed that? He never talks about his experience. What's my evidence? Evidence? What are we in, second grade? You want evidence for my claims? What is this, PE class? What is this, dodgeball? Like just to claim that I said you can't be racist towards white people. You can be racist towards white people, by the way. Racism is racism.
Have you noticed none of them ever talk about the trillions of dollars companies make by bumping up their DEI and ESG initiatives?
Trillions with a T. With a T. DEI is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. So DEI, just percentage-wise, fellas, just percentage-wise, DEI is at least 10% of. It's about 10% of U.S. gross domestic product. At least 2 trillion. Why say trillions? Why say trillion? This video has like a lot of likes. Like people just eat up random bullshit with no facts or basis or nothing.
Trillions of dollars companies make by bumping up their DEI and ESG initiatives and by putting.
This is what you guys want me to talk about, right? You don't want me to review games. You want me to be like, DEI, the trillion dollar industry, that DEI. Yeah, Asmongold made him popular. Well, this guy also is a huge grifter, and yeah, he said about 4 months ago Asmongold had no integrity and Asmongold was a grifter. And then like a few weeks ago, he said, Asmongold is my favorite YouTuber, is one of my favorite YouTubers. Asmongold. Yeah.
So there's this thing you see on YouTube a lot now, and it's called grifting, and you see people like Luke Stevens and Asmongold doing it a lot, and it just basically means these people have no integrity whatsoever.
A few moments later.
I can't believe the morning I woke up and I was like, holy crap, like one of my favorite YouTubers, Asmongold, was like making a video, responding to my video. For a second, I was panicking. I was like, oh man, I hope he likes it. I hope he likes it. I hope he likes it. You have no integrity and you will just regurgitate whatever people want to hear. One of my favorite YouTubers, Asmongold.
That's great. So this guy's basically a total grifter. Like even if you believe some of the anti-woke stuff, you shouldn't even listen or follow this guy because he's just grifting you. Like he doesn't believe any of this shit himself. Anyways.
Putting evil woke nonsense in their games.
Yeah.
Have you noticed they never talk about the complete removal of masculinity from video games?
The complete removal. It's gone. It's gone, fellas. Space Marine 2, more like Gay Marine 2. The sex scene in Space Marine 2 was wild.
Why are these three dudes intentionally avoiding calling out wokeness in games? To put it simply, it's because these dudes are cucks.
That's the reason. That's the reason. They're cucks. Cuck. Cope. Says the guy who fucking copyright strikes me. Says the guy that I'm the cuck, right? I'm the cuck. I'm sorry. I come on to debate you on your channel and you fucking self-destruct. You unlist the stream, you take off comments, you take off the live chat replay, you put comments back on, you take comments off, you disable the likes, you age restrict the video, you copyright strike my stream. He's done so much crazy shit as a result of that stream, and I'm the cuck. I'm the, like, this guy, when he talks about being like a man and a giga chad, this is the biggest fucking, guy's a bigger pussy, almost a bigger pussy than Quantum, but he's like not far off. Like, he hasn't called my mom. That's what he hasn't done. That's about it.
To put it simply, it's because these dudes are cucks.
Bowing down to the gay mafia. The Ballad of Gay Tony, bro. Yep. Corporate cucks. Bowing down to the... I also, if you don't know, Andy had a previous Xbox shield channel where he shielded for Xbox. And if you want to see a corporate cuck, well, here's the funny thing. I pointed this out that Andy had an Xbox grifting channel, a console warrior channel. I pointed it out on that debate, and he went and deleted all of the Starfield community posts on his old channel. I had them all recorded though, so like we already have a record of it. But if you want to see a guy who's really a fucking corporate cuck, like this guy has no space to talk shit.
They're pussies. All three of these guys are definitely voting for Kamala Harris in November.
He's just saying shit. He's just saying shit. I'm voting for the same person I did in the last election. Okay? Just to be clear, I'm voting for the same person I did in the last election. Kanye. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win this time. But also Bellular and Skillup aren't even in this country. They're not even in the US. If you're going to make a joke about like voting for Kamala, at least make it make sense. This don't make no fucking sense.
I heard Endymion call him Ackmam one time, and the label definitely fits.
And that's the one joke they have. That's like the one joke. Ackmam, it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I gave him a picture, by the way, of me as the Ackmam. It looks pretty good. I can show you guys if you want to see it. Is it, no, not that one. Not that. Sorry.
So those are the surface level reasons. I'll get to the deeper reasons in a minute. I just watched an entire Actman video about Concord. I know, it was painful.
It was painful. That video has, like, by the way, one of the best intros of any videos I've made, I would say.
It contained a lot of tired millennial jokes. I'm a millennial, by the way. Takes one to know one.
This guy's literally not a millennial, by the way. He's literally not. He's 41 years old. He's a decade older than me. Why lie about being a millennial? Why lie about that? This motherfucker didn't even grow up with SpongeBob. You know what I mean? Why lie about dumb shit like this? Yes, he's 41. Bro, that's 1983. 1983 is a millennial? That's Gen X. You can be a millennial in your 40s? I thought millennial was like 90s. He says he understands millennial jokes, but like this motherfucker was like 18 when SpongeBob came out. You know what I mean? Like 41 is crazy. It's crazy.
He talked a lot about low player numbers. He talked about how much money it wasted. And then when he gets to the part where you're supposed to talk about why the game failed, he just...
And then when he gets to... And then when he gets to the part where you're supposed to talk about why the game failed...
A lot about low player numbers. He talked about how much money it wasted. And then when he gets to the part where you're supposed to talk about why the game failed, he just says, bad gameplay, bad character design. Why do you suppose Acmam doesn't talk about the fact that Concord has 3 black females in it and not a single white man?
Because nobody gives a shit. Because first off, there is a white guy in the game. There is a white guy. Teo. He's like factually wrong on every occasion. Why do you want me to talk about how the game has 3 black females in it? That's a better question. Like, think about the Concord characters. Do you think it was the costumes or the skin color that was the problem? Do you think it was their outfits or the color of their skin? Which turned you off of the characters more? Was it their grotesque costume designs, or was it the color of their skin? This is the guy who hopped on a debate with me and fucking pussied out. He pussied out so hard he had to copyright strike me. This fucking pussy. He can talk shit behind a camera when he's got a script, but when he's live, oh my, he just act I don't want to show my face.
Why do you suppose he doesn't talk about all the LGBTQ plus activists on Twitter who worked on the game?
This is one thing that's really fucked up about modern discourse, is that like if you work on a video game and you have like a pride flag in your name or pronouns in your bio, like random people will just come after you. They'll just come after you and harass you. You want me to harass random video game developers just because they're gay? Yeah, that's a good use of my time if I hated the gays and wanted them out of gaming. But it's called gaming. The gays belong, man. It's in the name. That's how people think nowadays. It's like, oh, this person worked on Helldivers and they have a pride flag in their name? Fucking get them! Get them, lads! Fucking harass them! Get them! Get them! You know, good question.
Activists on Twitter who worked on the game. Interesting. He even at one point in the video makes fun of the idea that bigger breasts would save this game. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, dude.
He's offended by that joke. Bigger boobs would make this game better. Couldn't hurt, right? Oh, those characters.
That idea's so ridiculous. You'll notice similar things when watching cucks like Skill Up and Bellular analyze Concord. Why do you suppose these guys spend 30 minutes talking about the gameplay and not 1 minute talking about how a huge reason the game failed is because the characters are fat and ugly?
This dude can't be for real. Well, the thing is, he is for real, but he's fake. Like he's just grifting the alt-right audience, the anti-woke audience. The thing is that like even the alt-right and anti-woke people who agree with the stuff that he says shouldn't even be watching him because he doesn't actually believe it. He's a complete total fraud. We don't have to talk about this shit, dude. We don't have to talk about this shit if we don't want to. Random bullshit, and they can just make a video with no facts on anything and just basically like, I don't know if slander's the right word. It's like a conspiracy theory. Yeah.
So I used to think these 3 guys were just missing details.
Also, by the way, why do you have to use the most fucking the lowest quality image of him and me? Like, find better images, bro.
I used to give them the benefit of the doubt. But as I've watched their content on a consistent basis, I've realized these dudes are so deep in the gay communist agenda, they can't even criticize it anymore.
I'm a communist now, fellas. That's why I thought this was satire. I thought this guy was being satirical. And then I went on a fucking stream with him. And he's... oh, I'm glad we started watching this. He can't be... Bro, he is. He is.
Basically, you've got incredibly evil companies like Activision who support pedophilia and Satanism and push deep...
What? What? He's grifting so hard. What's crazy is that people fell for this. People fell for this. They thought this guy was serious and legit. And he means it in his head, but he's grifting. He's pretending to be someone that actually thinks and believes this. Satanism. We're back to the gay, satanic, liberal, atheist agenda. We're back to that shit, bro. We're back to like quantum TV checking talking points. Except people are actually taking it seriously.
And also spend billions and billions of dollars a year on marketing. Now, do you think they're going to give a YouTuber like me, who calls them out on a consistent basis, a sneak peek and a tour of the studio?
You just said they're evil Satanists who support PDF files. What? This is crazy. Heck no.
Of course not. They want a shill. They want an empty shill like skin.
Activision needs a cuck. They need a mouthpiece for their propaganda. Yes, me. I'm the mouthpiece for Activision propaganda, boys. Sorry. When I told you Modern Warfare 3 was like the worst fucking game ever, gotcha. I gotcha. And you probably bought it, didn't you?
Skill up who won't bring up the woke stuff. They want somebody who will be an
Your voice, our gay propaganda. Holy shit. Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I love penis. I love sucking penis, guys. Penis is great. Have you ever tried it? You should try sucking a cock. You should try it. Blah, 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 blah.
empty mouthpiece, and they can just pour talking
clipped. No, don't clip it. No.
Points into them while they regurgitate them out. Actman is indeed good at playing an act. He's good at appearing natural and looking like he's riffing. The reality is he's reading a careful script that has definitely been run by his handlers at Activision and Bungie and other DEI departments.
I'm getting a little schizophrenic myself here. Are you fucking serious? So that Marty O'Donnell interview, this guy is saying that Bungie's DEI department is giving me the script. They're giving me the talking points. It's actually me, Marty, and Bungie are all in cahoots to expose leadership at Bungie and how they laid off previous staff. I'm actually working with Bungie's DEI department on that. It's the gays at Bungie that worked with me and Marty O'Donnell on that interview and the previous video. I've just been exposed. Isn't this insane? Like imagine watching this and taking it seriously. There's people that did. That's why I thought this was satire when I first saw it. I was like, there's no fucking way. How is this guy fooling so many people? Like, you have to be retarded to watch this and think it's legit.
Again, notice these guys never mention BlackRock, ESG, or any of the gay, communist, globalist cancer that these companies push.
He just shouts talking points with no substance. Communist, globalist, fucking LGBTQ. What else can I throw in there? You know what I mean? It's the Yu-Gi-Oh shirt that keeps the gay communists coming back. True.
I found this article on screen here about Bellular that was definitely interesting. It basically talks about how he's been given insider interviews and gets to see deep behind-the-scenes information about upcoming World of Warcraft games. But part of his ability to get that info is to continue to be a corporate shill for Activision and parrot the talking points they want.
How? He doesn't even show you how. He doesn't even show you. Evidence, please. Can you show the clips you're talking about, or are you just talking out of your ass? AndyPants Gaming here. He's literally just saying buzzwords, yeah.
He's a good little sheep and never asks about DEI or ESG. This is why even if they wanted to, Actman, Bellular, and SkillUp can't talk about the woke agenda.
My lips are sealed, guys. I would comment on this passage, but the lesbians at Treyarch are, they're paying me really good.
These low-T beta males have been...
Low-T beta male. Meanwhile, this guy doesn't even show his own face on fucking camera. Low T beta male, guys. Look at the power of the soy. Look at the power of the soy milk. You calling me low tier? Oh. Ooh.
Bought and sold by Activision, by Sony, by Microsoft, by Bungie. These low T beta males have been bought and sold by Activision.
Why out of all the companies would you pick Activision as the one that I have been bought out by? Why Activision?
By Sony, by Microsoft,
Insane.
by Bungie. Sure, they can have complaints about gameplay and too many microtransactions and stuff like that, but you will never hear these guys complaining about why women are so ugly in video games now.
Because I don't care. Because I don't give a shit. I want to make videos that are interesting and funny and insightful and not just about, woman not hot, I can't jack after her. Woke. I don't make shit tier content like that. Yeah. Should have said the Payday 3 company. Because I'm not gooning. I don't play video games just to goon. You know?
Because they're good corporate servants. One mistake I think a lot of people make is thinking that just because these guys will say a game is terrible, they must be objective. Not so. A journalist or content creator is not judged by their ability to say a game is bad. They're judged by their ability to be able to breach any topic. The fact that these creators have never talked about DEI, ESG, and the woke propaganda indicates to me either A, they're censoring their real thoughts, or B, these guys are the propaganda machines themselves.
This is kind of slander. This is pretty much just slander, isn't it? Like saying I'm part of the LGBT propaganda machine. No evidence for any of these claims. Nothing presented. This is like Alex Jones tier shit. And he wanted me so bad. He wanted to debate me so bad, and he got absolutely fucking destroyed.
Also, there's no way they're not aware of it. Every third comment on YouTube is calling out woke garbage.
Every third comment on whose channel? He's just saying shit. All right.
So these guys are either willing corporate cucks or unwilling corporate cucks. Either way, they're owned by the corporations.
This guy, when he was an Xbox shill, he was owned by the corporation. So it's really funny that he tried to hide that entire past and is now saying he's standing up against, corporate shills.
Zooming out a little bit, another interesting issue here is the debate around company structure and the corporate life of video game companies. These three creators always toe the woke/communist party line.
How? There's literally clips of me making fun of communism on a podcast that was recorded like a week before this video went up. We really need to wrestle the means of production away from the government. He's yapping. 10 out of 10 Yaptronic. Sponsored by Getty Images.
Rather than identifying the real problem, the actual workers at the bottom, they are the problem.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. So I've talked to a lot of people in the AAA game industry confidentially the past few months. I can't reveal their identities. Companies like Ubisoft have a president, a board of directors, and these are the guys who just care about the money, basically. Below this line right here, you have all the creative.
This is how it works,
Usually
boys.
the person
Pay
in charge
attention.
of the creative work is the studio head, game director, somebody like that, and it's usually a whole group of people. Then below the studio heads, you have the 500 or 1,000 people who work at the company. When stuff goes bad and you have a game like Concord that fails, homo leftists like
Homo communist leftists always try to blame the billionaires. Because I give Bobby Kotick shit?
are always blame the president. And you have 1,000 people who work at the company. When stuff goes bad and you have a game like Concord that fails, homo leftists like Bellular always blame the president.
Why is he calling out Bellular? What did Bellular do?
It's the billionaires. It's the billionaires, they screech. But after talking to
Great impression.
a ton of people in the AAA industry the past few months, I've come to learn this. Billionaires have no idea what kind of game their game company is making.
Don't you think that's a problem? Even if he's talking, what he's saying is true, which it's most likely not. Everything this guy says is a complete lie. Wouldn't that be a problem? Why are we blaming the developers at the bottom?
Billionaires don't really care what kind of game the creatives are making. Billionaires just want money to be made. So gay communists like Ackman, Bellular, and Skillup, whenever they...
The three of us are gay communists. Gay communists. This guy's cooking this is grade A propaganda. You're right. You could actually sue for this. This is crazy. Don't you think this is just rage bait? You would think, but then why would he debate me on a live stream and expose his grift like that? He debated me on a live stream and I exposed him for, being a schizophrenic retard.
They talk about the industry actually wants you to be distracted from the real problem, the studio employees themselves.
What? 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 Don't blame the higher up executives. Blame the bottom level employees. Blame like the QA testers and shit. What? What?
The studio and the people on the bottom are the ones who actually make the game. They are the ones with...
You see what I'm saying? Like, he's just telling people, go out and harass gay developers. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy homophobia to be having. Absolutely wild. I mean, this is like crazy for YouTube to even allow. This could actually do damage, though. Because he's brainwashing stupid people. Stop interrupting and listening. You listen. He's telling people that it's not the board of directors. It's the developers who are gay. It's those guys you got to look out for.
With pronouns in their bio. They're the ones with pride flags in their bio.
See?
It's the actual people on the bottom who are making these games trash.
Yeah,
all you need to do is get on Twitter to see how true this is. Illustrators, designers, people like Kim Belair. Like I said, they're always gay Satanists.
What? What? This is real. This is real. Just a few months ago, AndyPants here said Halo Infinite was his second favorite game of 2021. Just like 4 months ago. But now it's 343 is filled with gay satanic feminists. So he's just pure grifting. Yeah, this is an image right here.
And everybody in the creative department at a video game company has pronouns and gay flags in their bio. The wild thing that's happening in the video game industry right now is the chickens are coming home to fucking roost. Billionaire investors for 20 years used to be able to invest money in Ubisoft and get a return on that money. But Ubisoft has been a complete shit show this year, and investors are going to start wondering why their $1 billion didn't turn into $2 billion this year. And this is honestly the sea change that I'm hoping. This is what we are all praying happens. I want the billionaires to come in and fire all the studio heads and put people in there who can actually make a masculine freaking game for once.
This was made after Gears of War E-Day was announced. Isn't that just insane?
Guys, the funny thing is, the billionaires are on our side.
Oh my fucking god.
We want games with hot chicks and manly dudes. Those are the games we are buying. Billionaires actually want us to get what we want. Yes. The problem is 90%.
Yeah, look at this image. Look at that image. Jesus Christ. Fucking dog shit editing.
The people who work at game studios are gay Satanists. The few based studios out there are giving us exactly what we want right now. Asian studios.
Yeah, look at this fucking dog shit gameplay he's replaying.
Czech Republic studios. Eastern European studios.
Where he just gets killed.
Every other studio out there in the West is chugging the woke homo mind virus and is done, basically. They might as well close up shop. All right, so in closing, look, honestly, Actman and Skillup can have whatever political opinion they want.
And I haven't demonstrated what political opinion they have, but they're gay communists. They're gay communists, paid off by Activision and Bungie to spread the gayness.
They can be cucks and vote for Kamala this year. I don't care. My whole reason for making this video is to make you aware of the people whose videos you are watching.
He's trying to steal and siphon my audience, bro. And this is what pisses me off right here, man.
Anytime you watch an Actman video or a Skillup video or a Bellular video, just know you are funding the current establishment of video games. You are funding the LGBTQ games. You are funding woke games every time you watch Actman, Bellular, and Skillup.
This is pure slander, dude. This is pure slander.
Conversely, every time you watch Endymion, Jay the Concept, Synthetic Man,
receding hairline, man.
You see what he's saying? He's like, you're funding woke games. He's trying to siphon off impressionable viewers and say, oh, you're funding woke games. You're funding woke games if you watch Ackbound. Now, if you watch me and my fucking cronies, now if you watch me my grift.
Woke mind virus. Oh, guys, by the way, before I get out of here, please go buy this game, The Great Rebellion, right now. I've been playing it. It's basically a game that makes fun of woke people. It's a very anti-woke game, and it's...
You like how they always complain about politics being pushed in video games, and yet every fucking video they make has politics pushed in it. Hey, go buy this game with the right politics in it. Fuck the artistic interpretation behind these politics. Go buy this video game because it has the right politics. It's so fucking cringe.
It's the only game of...
If you're gonna call people out for shilling to such an extent, you shouldn't be doing it yourself. Like, don't come at me with this shit, bro. It's crazy.
It's kind that I've ever played, and the gameplay is pretty fun too. It's just like a 2D pixel shooter, but some friends of the channel, non-woke developers, they are fighting the cancer in the industry, and just based on that, you should go support these games. So I'm gonna link all three of them down below, and I'm gonna get out of here. Bye, guys.
Wow. Anti-woke has become the new SJW. I think they're worse than the SJWs, man. I think they're worse. Much worse. This shit is so obnoxious. Because at least the internet used to be pretty much united in criticizing stuff like the extra credits video. But this shit, somehow this has 36,000 likes. 36,000 people watched this and thought, yeah, Hackman's a gay communist shilling for Activision and Bungie. Oh. By the way, this guy debated me. You can watch the full debate on the second channel and you can see what he's really about. You can see how this fucking low-T beta male absolutely collapses when he has one single conversation with me. It's insane. No substance, just all accusations, all baseless buzzwords, and yep.